Well, we're running a little tardy today, so I thought I would just jump right in. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. The Jack Henke Show back on the air live as opposed to being a rerun. Mondays are rerun days for a little while. I got some stuff going on at the library. I got some stuff going on with this cowlick here. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right, that's okay. Good. Good morning to all. Nice to see you. Waiting for Jack to get in. Yeah, my streaming service this morning, which you're watching me on StreamYard, decided that we need you to reaffirm your allegiance to us. So I did. And speaking of reaffirming his allegiance, bow, yield, kneel.
You're going back to the rock and roll inspired logo, huh?
Maybe.
Are you changing? Are you changing the format again more than you change your underwear? Are we back to that? That's great.
So
and
no, I took a poll. I threw a poll out there, and rock and roll won the day. So
I agree with that.
I flushed the jazz, and wouldn't exactly call it rock and roll. I'm glad you asked this question, actually, because this helps me push the station. So thank you.
I'm always here to help you.
I see.
No, but I just like the logo. I don't care what music you play. I'm good with most kinds of music.
It's not true.
Well, except for the stuff that sucks.
Oh, I see.
Look at this schlag.
Oh, what the hell? How'd you get something so professional? What in the world? Is that Margot's work?
Practice, bitch. No.
Well, all right.
Oh, it's me. I just used I used an old Henke and Associates glass mug, so you can see through. Oh, and when you plunge it through, and you go, yeah, oh.
What kind of business was Henke and Associates back then?
However we can make a buck, buddy.
Oh boy! Wow.
Yeah.
Come check out our stable.
Yes. We're very unstable.
Yes.
How have you been? Where have you been? We haven't seen you in years.
Well, it sure feels like that. No, just doing library things at a library building, like helping people out. You know, sometimes people will get like third notice overdues and stuff like that. So
you saw your email.
You got to help them out. You know, you got to do things for them.
Yeah,
I work for the people.
You do. That's good. How's Linda?
Very good.
Good.
Absolutely, she is running this establishment from the top down.
I think of Linda like that old song, "Whatever Lola wants," and Linda, whatever Linda wants, da, 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 Linda gets. Da, da, da.
Poetry applause. That's what we do here.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Well, so AJ's going to come on and talk about. He's going to come on like 2.5 minutes early, talk about Mel's, because he attended both events, both Mellapalooza and Mel's golf outing yesterday.
Our man in the street.
Yeah, he sent pictures. It's probably too. I don't know if you can get him on today. Oh, good pictures. Maybe you can get on. Should we try and get him on today, or you want to do him tomorrow?
Yeah, send him. See what I can do.
Okay, cool. He's got some great ones here.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll come on and talk about that. Mr. Bob's needs our help as per usual, which is what we're here to do. I mean,
saw something new. He's looking for betting. No, not betting. They have a new item that they're kind of emphasizing.
Currently in need of backpacks.
Backpacks, that's what it was. I knew the B word.
Backpacks are a hot commodity and we all use backpacks. I used a backpack for years instead of a briefcase. Briefcase never really fit my thing. You know, I'm more of a backpack guy, even with a suit. And then all of a sudden, it was great because I always knew which one I didn't have to worry about mixing up my briefcases with something because I didn't have one. And, you know, when you think about it, a briefcase, you think you have like a case full of underwear. You know, it's kind of weird that the old name, you know, it's just a little strange.
So you think of the Big Lebowski. That's what they used for ransom.
Ransom. I got a Big Lebowski for you.
That poor woman.
Yeah. But anyway, backpacks are they're everywhere, and you can imagine for someone who doesn't have a home how important nice would be to have some of that on your back. So we see all kinds of shapes and strollers and wagons and all kinds of contraptions these people have rigged up to make it through another week. Backpacks would really help. So if possible, if you have any gently used or new backpacks, they'd be much appreciated.
Do you know that Houston, as in Texas, which used to have, I guess, a horrendous homeless problem. It's a major metropolitan city. They've basically kind of cured their homeless issues. And
how's that?
Well, I mean, it was like a three-headed dragon, how they took care of that. But I mean, it's an interesting model. And I guess, if we can get more of the country to look at that, I mean, it's a lot of it. When I was reading it, I was just like, oh, so Houston has a really powerful Mr. Bob. I mean, it just sounds like a lot of what Mr. Bob does, only on the grander scale. I mean, just I mean, it's it's interesting.
Well, that's good to know. I'll have to tell Bob about it.
I mean, it's funny because, like, when you look at what Mr. Bob does, which is astounding, both on the surface and on the ground, it's like, why isn't there should be a larger? Because what he does is works clearly. I mean, people show up. It's probably the same people, or word gets out, and it gets, And why isn't there like a concerted Mr. Bob type of thing in a metropolitan city like Milwaukee? I mean, and there's Mr. Bob himself, but I mean, what he's doing is the right thing. He's doing the work,
You mean why isn't there one in Milwaukee? Why is, instead of opposed to him being out here and going into Milwaukee?
Well, that's certainly, but just even the way he conducts it, it just seems at times kind of revolutionary. Like, there's nobody, I've not seen or heard a whole lot of other Mr. Bob type stories. There's other people like him, but he's just, the way he organizes volunteers, the way he, has streamlined this process so much to the point where it's almost like the process happens, I don't want to say almost by itself, because these people are working their butts off, but like, they do it because Mr. Bob has made it so. To use Captain Picard.
Here's a couple of things on that. First of all, Mr. Bob's, I would say, no matter, it's interesting. People like Mr. Bob or Mel or Barb Fisher advocates. These are all people who are larger than life.
Yes.
People. Yeah. And there are some people who lead because they're really good at what they do. And other people just have that thing, that undefinable thing. And they have it. And the other thing that's interesting is they're so self-deprecating. None of them wants to say, and it's true. They are, and they're right. It's an organization, takes a lot of people. However, if there wasn't a Mel, if there wasn't a Mr. Bob, if there wasn't a Barb Fisher, they wouldn't be nearly as successful as they have been, because what's the old thing? Make no small plans. It won't. Small plans won't make people's blood rush. So you need somebody who has that vision, who has the ability, some kind of quality to lead. And I think that's a huge thing. And they don't want to take any credit for it. That's the other thing. They just don't. The other thing we should mention, Mr. Bob's, they're looking for backpacks, but Bob has talked to me about this a lot over the last month. They're looking for there'd be a part-time paid position, an executive director type of thing, because they need somebody to do that. Bob works full time. I mean, he's got a gig, So if there's someone out there whom or someone out there watching would be interested in this, please contact Mr. Bob's through the website at mrbobsunderthebridge.org, because they need that to take them to the next level. It's an amazing. There are people of all ages, all ethnicities in Mr. Bob's. The other thing is he has youth board members. I mean, they're very involved.
Which is great. I mean, when you think about that, because he's no dummy. He knows that he needs the next Mr. Bob. The day will come, and you don't find it if you don't look for it. So interesting.
Absolutely right. Yeah. And while you're thinking about it, have a great cup of Italian roast look at my schlag has become just coffee with cream. See what happens? Very cool.
Java House alert. We have a Java House alert.
Oh my God. It's so damn good. My son was here this weekend. He was a former barista himself. and he lives in San Diego. He was here for my mom's. Oh, did you see?
I was going to ask you about that. How'd that go? I mean, we got to talk about. I mean, there's a lot to talk about.
But But did you get that shot I sent you of the grill? I sent you this morning.
A
photo. It's probably one of the first ones, and it says sausage is the.
I saw the subject heading, and I was like, oh, obviously this came from the Monarch Library System. Oh no, it's Jack. Let's see here. I think I got it here. Oh my God, that's a lot of wieners, man.
So on Friday night we had a thing. Galileu's big hit, wonderful.
Oh yeah. How'd that go? Great.
Excellent. The grid, that side, that room you can rent, and they're so nice.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
And then Saturday we had a thing at my mom's Village Point in the afternoon, had an afternoon thing. And then Sunday it was the Jack Henke day because he pulled out the grill and look who was in charge. And we got to say that for Dr. Ben. There is sauce. Those are Joe Schwei's brats.
Yeah.
Not in Joe's past, Schwei's brats. And just some hot dogs there were some kids there, but the kids like the brats too. But
I'd like to see this shot on a 70 millimeter film ultra screen IMAX.
I am the grill master. People from all over the country say, "Ooh, this is
very bold claim, sir." There's a lot of people who would love to take you on.
Bring it.
All right. We got to have a grill off, and then I'll eat everything. While you guys work your butts off.
Good for you. Let's bring in AJ to talk about Mel. He's ready to roll. He thinks he thinks he's Mr. Mel now. No,
for those of you who don't know, at 8:15 or 8:14, sometimes we have a sports guy who comes in.
People who don't know, he always promotes himself. Did you see his social media posts?
Pretty good.
Just tune in every day from 8:15 to 8:30.
Yeah. What? Make sure you pull the plug at 8:29 because there's nothing left to see here.
Don't tune in at 8:14.
Hey, Jay.
What's up, boys?
Thanks for the plug, I think.
More like a clog than a plug.
We're essentially just like the guys who are like vacuuming.
Filler. You saw the sausage? There's filler in sausage, and we're the filler.
I gotta tell you, boys, it was kind of a who's who weekend for me.
Big stars.
Starring you, who? You.
I heard the actors are on strike, but go ahead.
So I went to the Mel's on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Saw our buddy Aaron Gresh.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a photo there that AJ just sent. Well, I don't know if you got it.
Aaron and I threw out the first pitch. It was a strike.
What a surprise! You were reporting a strike.
No, it was a strike. Aaron threw it, so it was
excellent teamwork. Aaron's awesome.
It was.
I'd like to contest that pitch. Actually, I called New York. They haven't gotten back to me.
Right. No, it was good. Great weekend. Softball was great. Mellapalooza was awesome. Took the family to Mellapalooza, so that was good.
Nice.
And myself and my dad played golf. I didn't play. I was manning the beer tent with Mrs. Ansay, so it was good.
Oh, all right.
It was. I was manning the beer tent while my dad was shooting. My dad's team was shooting -10, so it was good.
Oh, wow.
-10. Wow. He's a big cheater. We've always known it.
Yeah, he's so far in the hole with that negative. I mean, what terrible score. It's so low.
They can't cheat too much. They didn't win, so it was good.
Turn that negative into a positive. Come on.
It was a good time. And I ran into Sam Decker on Saturday. For those of you who don't know, Sam used to play for Wisconsin. He's from Sheboygan.
Excellent.
So his wife is used to work for ESPN. They live in They live in London half the year now because he plays over there. So I ran into him.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
On the weekend, and he asked about the show. So
this here show.
Yeah.
What other show is there? The show. AJ said it right. What are you doing?
I thought he was asking about F Troop or something. You know.
That's true.
He asked about the show, so I'll get him the link if I can get his information. I'll get him the link. And
please do. And he'll tune in. Let me guess, from 8:14 to 8:31.
He wants to be on, dude. He wants to be a guest.
Oh, fantastic!
He wants to be a guest. So it's good. He's a, as his wife calls it, he's an American basketball player living in London. So it's cool. it's really cool.
It's kind of like American Werewolf in London, you know.
Yeah. He's I mean, he's a good, and he knows a lot about sports. He's a big baseball guy too, so it'd be nice to get him on.
Excellent. Double report on the day he comes in.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Cool.
Excellent. AJ, how was the Mellapalooza attended? Was the weather what happened?
Friday was attended well. I wasn't there on Friday, but I heard that the EMT responders game was really well attended. Saturday I was there till about 3, and it was a little light on the attendance, but it was good. Big time golf wedding though. Big time golf wedding. They had 186 golfers on Monday.
Oh, my goodness! Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. So
great.
So it was great, and the weather yesterday was perfect for the outing, so it was good.
It was really a nice day yesterday. We got another good one today. Okay.
I was there from 11 to 5.
Boy, there must have been some people with some sore ears there with your nonstop yapping going on.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I felt bad for the ladies in the beer tent.
This one goes out to the ladies in the beer tent from AJ. Good. Well, great. You had a good weekend. And now, what's up for this week for you?
Work on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
But games on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So.
All right.
I only work Tuesday, Wednesday though. So.
No, it gives you a little freedom on the weekends. The Chinooks, how are they doing?
The Chinooks are 7-7.
Okay.
In the second half.
That's right. It's All-Star break, isn't it, for them right now?
No, they play tonight and tomorrow, and the All-Star break is the 24th.
24th. Okay, so next week, right?
So it's Monday through Wednesday of next week.
Okay. All right. What do you see for them heading into the break? Are they going to be above 500, at 500? What's going on?
I think it's going to depend on these next 2 games because they play Madison on the weekend. Mm-hmm. Madison's really good, so I think they'll be at 500 at the end of the week. Will
500 get them into the playoffs?
No.
Okay, so they gotta play above their heads a little bit.
Yeah, above their heads a little bit. They got 3 All-Stars though.
Okay.
So
all right. So. Well, I don't know about you, but on more baseball stuff, I haven't felt it hasn't been as good to be a Brewers fan since April, for God's sake.
Man, this is great. This is beautiful. Oh man, this weekend was absolutely beautiful. 3 consecutive shutouts of the Reds plus a 4th win. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, hard schedule coming up though. I mean, they got the Phillies, but then after that, it's they got the.
I'm at the Braves game on Sunday. We're at the Braves game on Sunday. It'll be fun.
All 3 of us are going to be there.
Yes, sir.
So, and your aunt is Aunt Cindy, the infamous Aunt Cindy, who's taken over the show in her own way. And what's her bum boyfriend, who's a Cardinal fan? What's his name?
Matt Kampmeyer.
Matt Kampmeyer. Okay, you got to watch out for him.
Good dude. He said he put a long email together, and my name was mentioned, and our names were mentioned twice. So he's very much looking forward to it.
Only twice in a long email? We got to have him talk to Patty. She knows how to write a long email. The
show was mentioned at the top line, so it was good.
All right. That's cool. Good. So what about the Brewers? Are they going to continue their winning ways, or are they going to go back to being the Brewers?
Well, on the bad news side of things, Brewers always have some bad news. Wade Miley's on the DL now. I don't know why.
Discomfort in his elbow, which is kind of a problem for a pitcher,
and a little bit concerning, to be honest with you.
He doesn't throw hard enough to have elbow problems.
No, but he's 36 years old. So.
He basically he's old, yeah.
So what? He throws it. You could throw it underhand as hard as he throws it, and I don't mean the women's fast pitch. That's some fast stuff. I mean, come on, he's a puss arm.
Arm.
Have you ever heard that one before?
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Yeah. That's one way to describe it, Jay.
Gotta have that squeeze. Gotta have that drained by the dermatologist, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Go
ahead. Go ahead.
Unless you want to stick to baseball, I have one more sports report.
Keep going, man.
My buddy sent me a picture today. He was at the American Century Championship in Tahoe, And it was him and the world's most famous, used to be Packer quarterback.
Brett Favre?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
Steph Curry won.
Lynn Dickey would have been my next one. No?
Lynn Dickey. Steph Curry won it, by the way, for those who care.
Supposed to be a good golfer.
He's a scratch golfer. For those.
Okay. So that's good. What is so Brewers are in first place now by 2 games. Will they win the division?
Yes.
Pretty bold there. Usually you hem and haw and make up some. Well, if they win more games than the other guys, they could win it.
No, they'll win the division. They'll win the division.
Okay, that's pretty bold, AJ.
Because now technically, if they tie, they still win the division.
Who the F is going to start? My God, they don't have any starting pitchers left.
Well, they got Freddie.
Okay.
They got Corbin.
Okay.
They got Julio.
Julio? You mean Julio down by the schoolyard?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
But as well known as that guy. Julio, they got. I can only name 3. Right now.
Okay. Well, that's what I mean. You can only name 3. What about Ray? Ray, is he hurt too?
No, he's healthy.
He's healthy. Okay.
And you might get Woodruff back before the deadline. And and contrary to belief, Matt Arnold said, "I'm not trading Corbin Burns." He went up to Corbin at the All-Star break and said, "I'm not trading him." So.
Okay.
Hopefully that gives me some vote of confidence. I don't know.
Yeah, Burns like, damn, I want it out of here.
Yeah, right. I want it out of here. I'm 8-5 with a 3.5 ERA. I want it out of
here. Okay. You just made me think something. I lost it. All right. We'll come back to that.
How about the epic Wimbledon final that was on Sunday morning?
Pretty good. The new king has arrived.
The new king has arrived.
Yep. Alcaraz beats Djokovic in.
I called it.
You called it. You called it Sunday night at midnight after it was over. That's when you called it.
No, I called it. I said on Friday he's going to win.
You never said that.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. I don't know. We got the high pitch going. It's a good day when AJ goes high on us.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
AJ, you like soccer. Your brothers play soccer, right?
My brother played soccer, yes. So
yeah.
My brother broke his foot his senior year. That would have gone to state, but he broke. Bummer.
Lionel Messi.
Miami.
Is it Leon? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Does anyone know this fact? Okay, Messi is coming to a last place team. They're in last place. So my theory on this: who cares? They're in last place.
I'll tell you who cares. Everybody. You know that the cheapest ticket, he's supposed to, July 31st, they announced it's going to be his first game.
Uh-huh.
All right. Uh-huh. The cheapest ticket in Miami that day, which is sold out, by the way.
$600.
No, $380, which is a lot. But the most expensive seats?
$2,000.
Yeah, surely you jest.
Four?
$37,000.
Oh my.
So when you, young man, start saying, who cares? There's a lot of people who care.
Bean counters.
They're in last place.
I know.
They're I heard that the other day. I heard that yesterday. I'm like, wait a minute. We're bringing the greatest star in soccer to a last place team. But it helps that they're owned by David Beckham.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't play at all. I mean, that adds some icing to it. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they continue to lose, and once the novelty of him being there, if they still keep selling out. That'll be the interesting thing to see if that. Right. Okay, is Shohei Ohtani going to get traded before the deadline?
Yes, hopefully for the sake of all baseball fans, yes.
Then where do you see him landing?
Honestly,
that'd be a first for you, but yeah, go ahead.
San Francisco.
Okay. I read a thing this weekend. San Francisco was mentioned kind of as a long shot because they don't have it. It's going to be. He wants to play for a West Coast team. Did you know he has lived for 2 off seasons in Seattle? He loves Seattle.
Really?
It doesn't mean they're going to get him, but
that'd be scary. That'd be scary.
So he may go there. They gave as much chance as San Fran. The 2 leading contenders were.
Please don't say Yankees. Please don't say Yankees. Please don't say Yankees.
What's that?
Please don't say Yankees.
No, Yankees were. They're still always. They say they're always involved, but Dodgers, and but they don't know if the Angels will trade him to the Dodgers because they don't want to trade their right across town. Their big attraction.
That's because, no offense, Artie Moreno is not the smartest owner.
No, I love him.
Why?
First thing he did when he came in as owner is he cut the beer prices at the park.
Of course he did.
Artie for president. Popular. Artie for president. I say.
2024 is coming up.
San Diego and the Angels and the Dodgers were both listed as the top destinations.
They need more stars in San Diego.
Well, because they have. Well, Texas was also way up there. It was based on places that are contending because he wants to go to a contender, and they're saying the Angels will try and bend to his wishes because he becomes a free agent after this year, and he might come back and sign with them no matter where he gets traded. So they want to stay on a good side of him. Right. But San Diego and the Dodgers have such good farm systems that they have a lot of people they can trade and still not completely kill their minor leagues.
Kill the minor league system, yeah.
So if you were the Angels and you had to trade him, would you or not hang on to him to the end of the year? Would you hang on to him or would you trade him now?
No, I wouldn't hang on to him.
Okay, you trade.
Well, and honestly, because here's the reason why. If Trout was healthy and you're 500, that's a different story. Trout is unhealthy and you're not 500, and you're losing games to the Astros when you're up 7-3 in the 8th, and so
well, it's hard. He's never healthy anymore.
No,
he can't stay healthy. Is what I should say.
No, he's the greatest player I've ever seen that can't stay healthy.
Yeah, it's really too bad.
It is, and you know, fun fact: they've never made the playoffs for the when Trout has been on their roster.
It's not a reflection on him, though.
No, it's not. Oh, it's not. I shouldn't say it's a fun fact. It's miserable.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's fun for us. Who cares?
It's amazing that phrase doesn't get thrown around a lot. Hey, miserable fact.
oh, wait, AJ. There's one team. This was written by Jim Bowden, the former GM of Cincinnati.
Was it Oakland?
Nope. The number one was the Rays. They have a loaded farm system, and the owners made it clear they're going to go into the trade limit with their eyes wide open for the first time.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Let me get this right. The eyes wide open for a team. They can't draw that many people.
Maybe if he was there, they would.
Yeah, they would need. If he was there, they would need.
Well, here's the thing. What I like about how he talks about this owner is the owner is tired of just having great seasons and then not going anywhere in the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
Which, if the Brewers would have learned this lesson, maybe they would have gone all in one of these years and when they were really good and could have done it. But no, our owner decided to be a cheap smack. But that's a different story.
Oh yeah, that's another story. We'll talk about it. So let me ask me that after August 1st.
Okay. All right. Will you? Hey, that brings up another thing. Remember last year at the trade deadline, we were shocked that Hader was traded. Remember?
Yeah.
How's he doing? I never hear anything about him. Is that good?
Well, they stink. Let's just put it lightly. They stink. So you don't hear about him.
But yeah, but I guess we heard about him. You hear about relievers when they're really good or really getting torched. When they really have been good. At least we haven't heard that he's getting torched.
No, he's not getting torched, but they're not good. They're not good.
Okay.
That takes the stress off a reliever when they're playing absolutely in the sewer. You know, if you get a save or don't get a save, it's okay.
Yeah.
Or better yet, you actually don't have a lot of save opportunities. So
I really did like Josh as a player, and I really did. So I was sad when he got traded. I was especially sad because we lost the division by a game after he got traded. But
well, he gave away 8 games while he was here, so he kind of gave us a dust. But AJ's least favorite, but one of the world's most favorite sporting events, the Tour de France. For the second straight year, a fan caused a major crash. Yesterday.
Oh yeah, shocking.
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
Yeah, and then they got. Let's see, how many people got thrown off? So many bikers. They say that it's impossible for them to enforce because of the nature of the beast. It goes for thousands of miles, 22,235 miles.
Do you have to pay a ticket to watch that, or you can just line the streets?
That'd be hard to enforce too.
Yeah, how do you sell tickets when you can go running up? There's over 2,000 miles of trail. So AJ, you just go. I don't think anywhere. I don't think I've ever seen them like in golf. They have at the 18th hole, they have stands. I don't think they even have stands at the Champs-Élysées in Paris when they ride in. But the two guys, the two top dudes, they're only 10 seconds apart. So it's going to be a final. They're starting today. Yesterday they had off, and they're starting the final push right now through Sunday as the final leg of the race.
So I figured out how they can enforce this. What they got to do is take the sort of the Death Race 2000 approach, an old Roger Corman movie with Stallone. What you got to do is retrofit all the bikes with spikes. And, like this car over here with the teeth. I think there's ways of doing this. It's 2023. Come on, we can do better than this.
Right.
So AJ's got to go in a minute, but before he does, I want to ask the both of you. Today's 2 very important national days.
Here it comes.
It is National Sour Candy Day.
Cool.
And it's National Caviar Day.
You say National Cavity Day. I mean, perfect with sour candy. Well, caviar is a little outside of my usual grocery bill.
Have you ever had it?
I did once and was mostly unimpressed.
Yeah, the really good stuff you can't taste. That's the thing.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I'll eat pocket lint because it has no taste.
So which would you rather have, sour candy or caviar?
Me first?
Yeah.
Please.
Sour candy.
And then that begs the question, which sour candy, AJ?
Do Jolly Ranchers count?
I would say so. That's borderline.
No.
I guess the final the judge says no, but I say yes.
No, I mean,
if that's the best you got, we'll take it. But that's borderline at best.
I mean, if you want an atomic warhead to make you, to go into convulsions
sour candy for me. This counts as sour candy for me. Airheads.
Yeah, Airheads are good. Airheads are good. Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff. I
wouldn't eat a ton of them, but that would count as a sour.
Give me a classic lemon drop. The little sugar coated things.
Oh, lemon heads.
Yeah, lemon heads are good. I want the old candy store lemon drops. The ones. That,
yeah.
They
kind of like have powdered sugar. Almost.
Yeah,
not powdered, but a lot of sugar.
Granulated.
Did you know that there is? Well, like I sent you a picture to one of the last ones I sent. There is a toilet-shaped sour candy. Have you ever heard of it?
Ew.
There's a type of sour candy, sour flush candy toilets, where the candy is a toilet plunger and you dip it in the plastic toilet full of sour sugar. It's called, sour flush candy toilets. That's what they're called.
Oh man, that sounds disgusting.
Yikes!
Which is funny.
Yikes.
Very funny.
I do have one last thing before we
go ahead.
I was able to get a response from Mr. Vinny Rattino yesterday.
Oh, right on.
It was cool. He got the book, and it was really cool. And he was very appreciative. And he also said, "I'll post it on my social media." So it was
oh wow,
it was nice. And I got a response from Mr. Van Voren as well. So that was good.
Oh, very nice. All right.
So
rounding them up. That's cool.
You're rubbing elbows, AJ.
Trying
with the big shots.
Just trying to make an impact with small win.
Keep the brand going. Hey, I forgot it's Tuesday. I got to show some kind of meltdown of some sort. I got one for you. We don't do nearly enough with these guys. With mascots, watch this thing go. This is a mess. All right, so apparently this guy silly stringed the hell out of the beer guy, as well as some collateral damage. Some young lad nearby. Oh, everyone's getting it. So this is the guy. Okay, here we go. So,
Utah Jazz.
But this gets worse by the minute because apparently, see, he filled his beer with silly string. Do you know how much money it takes to have?
Oh man!
Look at a kid come running in behind him.
1 hour Martinizing. Hey, I got to bring my beer costume in, my bear costume because
yeah,
no, sorry, you can't do that to our bear.
That's pretty funny. The guy didn't put the cuffs on him. He grabbed him by the scruff of his neck.
That is truly the nape of the neck. I believe that's the opposing team as well.
What is a nape?
What you just said, scruff.
Wait, that was a Rockets game? That was a Rockets Jazz?
The mascot was Jazz.
Yeah,
they must have been playing the Rockets.
The guy was in a Rockets jersey, though.
Yeah.
That's why you got the beer full of foam.
I believe they rocketed him to the county cooler.
All right, buddy, come on.
You're spending a night in the joint.
Okay. Got the free night in the municipal hotel
with Otis. Who's the guy? Otis.
Yes. Whatever his last name.
I just that's my favorite part of baseball games. When guys go streaking on the field and the announcer goes, especially Brian Anderson, he goes, "Was it really worth it?"
I have a feeling people like that aren't wired that way. They don't think about that sort of thing.
They don't think, period.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Although the best video, which we've already shown on this program, was the one where the guy's proposing. And the girl and he just clocked it at the Dodger game.
He got 2 sentences, one for that and one and the other marriage.
Whoa!
Hey!
then you got to get out of jail, but it wasn't free card.
No, not at all. Shake you down. Anyway, well, AJ, we should let you go and enjoy your day.
Anyway, guys,
see you tomorrow.
Have a nice day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
You betcha.
Glad you're finally back from your vacation, AJ. It's about time you put in a good day's work.
Exactly.
Right. Take it easy, sir.
An honest day's work, guys.
There we go. Or a dishonest one, whichever works. There we go. AJ McKinney with sports on the Jack Henke Show here on a Tuesday. And if it is Tuesday, that means this is when we check in with, the woman who has her thumb on the pulse of Ozaukee County. This, of course, is Lisa Curtis. And she is here on our show. There's her hand anyway.
She doesn't just have on the pulse. She has her thumb on Ozaukee County. Everybody's under Lisa's thumb.
We're squirming. Let us go.
My whole hand.
I almost knocked my whole teeth. I shouldn't get into the part that much. Anyway, good day, Lisa. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Excellent, excellent.
Does our weather get any better? Our weather? Too cold, too chilly.
No. You said does it get any better? And I said no.
You said no. Okay.
If we could package up this weather and put it in a Chamber of Commerce mailer or something, I mean, because this is it.
It's interesting, Lisa, you said it because we had a big thing for my mom's 90th birthday this last weekend. We had relatives from all over.
Oh.
One of them came from a family from Las Vegas. Came and she's never been to Wisconsin before, and she's like, "Is it always this nice?"
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Because you can be outside. You can be outside. Everything's so green. The people are friendly. The houses are cute. Blah 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 blah. And be like, yeah. Just wait.
And then we have Lisa Curtis on to expose the underbelly.
Yes. Hey, flash Lisa my grill, would you?
I can do that.
Yeah, this is what I made for. This is my contribution, Lisa, this weekend for the festivities. I was in charge of the grilling on Sunday for the family picnic out in Cedar Creek Park.
Flash Lisa, my grill. It sounds like he's a rapper. Sounds like he's a rapper.
There it is.
I know. Ooh, what? It's like sausage fest.
That's right. I showed this to one of my friends, and they said, "Vegetarians beware," and she put, "and virgins."
Ladies.
That's good.
Hey, where are the women at?
Was that all? Did you have burgers or anything? Okay.
That's not enough. Burgers. They're lucky. Those kids lucky they got 4 hot dogs taking up that room on the grill. The rest is brat split, baby. This is brat country.
We did something different for dinner last night. We put Italian sausage. We've never done this before. You guys probably have, but in foil, and then put like peppers and onions in them, and then just. Well, it was supposed to go on the grill, but there was a problem there, so we just put it in the oven. That's so good.
Was it?
You'd be proud of me, Lisa, because I'm digging deep into the story. What was wrong with what happened with the grill?
Yeah, what happened with the grill? What was another story?
That's the important story.
Sorry, my brother, but he didn't realize that you had to turn the gas on.
Really important.
So when I got home from work, he said there's something wrong with the grill.
There's something wrong with the grill, all right.
You know what a gas grill is?
I told him not to use
a doorstop.
Yeah, I told him not to use it. You know, he's got a prosthetic and he has to go down a step and stuff. And it's just put it in the oven. You know, that's
fire.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't need to be driving home and seeing him like lying on the sidewalk with a bunch of sausage, around his head. So
what a way to go, though.
Yeah, right. Piggly Wiggly has great Italian sausage to grill. I mean,
it was good. I never do Italian sausage, but I'm going to. I think I needed it spicy though. It wasn't spicy.
Enough.
They have both. They have sweet.
Yes. So next time. But what would I put on there? Maybe add some jalapenos, maybe to that pepper onion mix.
Well, it's Italian sausage. You throw in some marinara sauce.
Yeah,
maybe.
What's wrong with you?
Make a bomber out of it.
What's it
I never eat that stuff. How about sub sandwich? Or meatball sandwiches? Do you guys eat that? A meatball
Not nearly
sandwich?
enough.
I love them, but I never.
It's too much work to get to the meatballs. I just eat meatballs.
I know, right?
The bun gets all soggy, and it's like
they don't belong on buns. All right.
No, right.
Yeah. You both are mad. You both are start craving mad.
Are you a meatball bomber guy?
I am.
So how do you eat it? You must eat
quickly.
It fast enough. Yeah, I was going to say.
It doesn't get soggy, Jack, if you've devoured it in 0.3 seconds.
Where's your preferred?
That's the real trick. I know Tommaso's for a while had a really good meatball sandwich, meatball sub type thing. I haven't had theirs in a while. When you go to the chains like Subway or Cousins wasn't bad. Cousins theirs wasn't too bad. I don't like Subways. It's everything Lisa was saying. You were saying it gets like mealy and gross. But that Firehouse sub place has a new meatball that looks outstanding. But I haven't been over there yet for it. Maybe I should today.
Where is that, Bulldog?
Firehouse is right in the Meyer parking lot, kind of little strip mall.
Oh,
right before you get to Meyer. Yeah. So they're not bad. My problem with they're a little expensive, and then what you get is kind of small.
Then why would you go
There's a
back
disparity there that I don't like.
Because it's good, and then part of the donations go to a fire department. They supposedly
fine.
Bring it to. Thanks a lot, Debbie Downer. Jeez,
I don't need to. They should just change their name to Guilt Subs. Call it a day.
Guilt Subs.
Wow. Give it to the firefighters. They're lovely people, I'm sure.
So, you guys aren't in that special election district, are you? 24. There's a special election today.
So, I don't think so. No.
You'd have. Yeah, I got Brooks. You guys got Brooks, probably.
Yeah, we do. Yep.
Okay.
We'll always have Brooks. He's he's Don Corleone out there. I've discovered.
who are the? I know Melitic or Melotic. I've
Yeah,
seen big signs.
I know. I always say it wrong.
It's a cool name.
And then Bob Tatterson. He's from Mequon.
Oh,
Yeah.
so tell me, what's the difference between these dudes?
Melitic is a Republican. Tatterson's a Democrat.
Okay.
Pretty
Different ideas about like the budget and, and taxes and abortion and, what else did we discuss? But so many stories came out of that budget,
Oh, the state
like
budget.
And here's a story I still want to do, but the personal property tax. I mean, I don't know that people really realize what that is. It's called personal. I don't know. It should be. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, okay, so think of like Carlson Tool. I'm not sure if they're a good example because I don't know if machinery counts, but so they're taxed for the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're also taxed on everything in these buildings.
Yeah.
So, but now not anymore because they changed that.
I can see that being very unpopular with certain people, like a lot of people.
Sure, right? Because you gotta behave.
Everyone who owns something inside a building.
I mean, if they do this and they're aggressive about it, I'm going to sell everything I own. Now come see me.
Then you get taxed on it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you need this stuff to do your business, like the Amish craftsmen, they're be taxed on all their chairs.
They shouldn't need anything.
Their furniture.
The Amish,
but
that's very
not
pure.
anymore.
Yeah,
but then now the cities are losing too because they don't get those, property taxes. So anyway,
wonder which way that's going to go.
What do you think? You have a prediction? Lisa can't predict what.
What? No, it's gone. They've gotten rid of it.
Yeah.
No. But I was thinking about the election.
The election.
Who are you predicting?
Oh, the election. I don't know. I mean, right? I mean that seat has traditionally gone red.
Yes.
So
we could drive around and count yard signs.
I know. I always think that's a pretty good indicator.
I think so.
But I do.
I don't think so.
Plus,
that's just the people who are angry.
But
that's a pretty good number these days, Jack.
Have you seen that guy? Is it Highway P? Is that what it is? With he's got like 10 signs in a row.
I don't know that guy.
Have you seen that, Lisa? Do you know where Beery's is? Yeah, you know where Beery's it runs. Yeah, P runs parallel to 45, and it's like it's
Do I have to leave the county? I have to leave the county, right?
No. It's in Jackson. It's right near. Yeah, it's in Jackson.
Then I leave the county. Okay.
Oh,
no, I don't.
Yeah, no, you don't have to leave the county. Oh, but boy, there's this guy who has about how many signs in a row?
I would say there's got to be at least 8.
8.
Wow.
And they're pretty straightforward in his views.
Yeah.
Interesting. That,
his big sign says "Eat the rich." No, I'm kidding.
If you want a good we were talking meatball.
I bet it doesn't.
I bet it doesn't. You're absolutely right.
We're always connected to food here on the show, and the guy we're talking about is almost across the street from Beery's Cheese and Deli. Have you ever been there?
No.
Bieri, Beery.
Okay.
It's been there like 100 years. You guys have never been there? What's wrong with you? Oh my God.
No, but you got me at cheese. So.
Oh man, yeah. Well, they have great cheese and stuff, but Beery's, the thing that they really do well. You walk in there and they have this board of sandwiches that you can get, and the sandwiches are unbelievable.
I like taking a drive. I'm going to take a drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Jack, this is a shit. This is a
That's
shack.
it. That's it.
This is a trailer home.
Over 150 varieties, but you go look at. Do they have the sandwich board on their Bulldog?
I can find it. Let me dig around here.
Well, probably not.
Yeah, sandwich menu. Here we go.
All right.
Hold tight. Okay, well, that's really small. Hang on, if I can blow that up some here. Hold tight. There we go.
Look at that. It's so nice, great, perfect,
and nice people.
Huh. Well, and I was making light of the fact that their building is small and slightly unimpressive, but those are always the best places to go eat.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And
they're
Bulldog. What are their hours?
So the sandwich hours, we're looking at up top here. Sandwiches served Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. All times are central.
All I see is the top of the building. Are you seeing this, Bulldog? Somewhere?
Oh, am I not?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. I'm like, he's saying it like I'm supposed to be seeing the hours.
Oh yeah,
right.
I wonder. I think we got. I know why, because I blew it up too big. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Okay, all right.
Take my word for it.
I get the fire sale sandwich, which is
everything.
No. The everything is what would Wayne have, and Wayne is the owner. One of the owners, and it's everything.
Wayne's crazy.
Yes. Oh, it's unbelievable.
That doesn't surprise me about Wayne.
I've heard good things.
Wayne, in addition to being an all-around good guy, used to be an actor. I would hire him for commercials.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was really good. He had a great smile.
I wonder if he's SAG-AFTRA. He might be on strike right now.
Well, yeah. I don't think it affects him. I think he's pretty much full-time into the deli now. He and his wife run it. But boy, the sandwiches with the fire.
Well, this sounds like a business. This sounds like a business story that could be shared with our Washington County.
You get to go there. It's really, really good.
Yeah,
we need to have him on the show here somehow.
And it's almost like, Lisa, as I imagine, like in addition to the deli, you walk around like they're making your sandwich. There's nowhere to sit except for outside. They have like one table, so everything is to go. That's it.
Right.
It is. You get your sandwich.
Oh, so you take it to a park or something. That's always nice. I like going.
I like to eat in my car a lot.
They have a couple really small plastic tables out on the deck. You eat right there is the best. But it's just, and they have all this kitschy little stuff too, like the moo, all kinds of stuff.
Pink flamingos.
Sure.
And their frozen pizzas in the freezer are outstanding.
Really?
My
gosh.
Yep.
I love frozen pizza.
You've been like harboring this for we've been doing the show for about 4.5 years now.
I told you this at least 100 times. You ignore it.
I've never heard it.
Thank you, Lisa.
The other food thing I would tell you is Bulldog Mequon Pizza Company has a meatball bomber.
Oh, I bet they do. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, sure.
And if 3 meatballs on a toasted Vienna roll with melted mozzarella cheese, green and red pepper, onion, and marinara sauce. Sounds like every other one, but I bet you.
I have a feeling that's probably really good. Yeah. They were actually, they were a Tommaso satellite at one time, right? Yeah. So, they've got the goods.
They got the goods. They got the goods. Yeah.
So there we go. So speaking of people hanging out with signs, did you hear about the guy last week who apparently people started to grouse about him? He was hanging out in medians with a DeSantis sign. He would park his truck and just sit. And apparently they were, kind of charging him with like, you can't really do this here. Per se,
right?
Was, of course,
I might have heard him on the scan. Something about him on the scanner. Was it Make?
He was on the scanner.
Wisconsin, Florida.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. So, that was interesting. Apparently, he was shut down though.
Shut down.
Okay.
I got another guy who shut down. Lisa, did you have any updates on the dude who was going to do the Harley thing in his yard?
Oh yeah. How that?
You know what? I was kind of. Yeah, so I was yesterday was deadline, so I didn't have a chance. But on my way to work, I was like, note to self: email the police and just make sure that he didn't. I'm just curious if they drove by, but I don't think so.
Don't think so?
Yeah. I've got his name. I've been emailing his neighbor too, so I'll check in with her.
You're good. God. Wow, you cover the waterfront.
One of our devotees, Russ
Meyer,
wanted to know. He wanted to know about that guy just because who was the rapper? Whoever was
Jaboy Dirty.
Yeah, he wanted to know where Jaboy Dirty was going to be playing. He was really upset
so Russ is a fan. He actually has all his CDs and mixtapes.
He said, "What?" He goes, "I've been waiting. If that doesn't go off, where's Jaboy Dirty going to be playing?"
The guy has nowhere to play.
Yeah, and that was the thing too. You kind of watch the band's websites to see where they said they were, be playing.
So I'll do some digging. I'll be the Lisa of the show here. I'll check on Jaboy Dirty's schedule here.
Yeah, maybe if his Facebook page and see if he has something from where he played this. Because now the schedule, I don't know. They probably update the schedule, and it's passed.
That's true.
So
I got it. Let's see here. Facebook.
Okay,
page.
yeah, boy is BOI, of course.
Hey, I knew that. Come on, what do you think? I'm not hip. I'm not happening.
You're hip and happening, all right.
Come on now. I know how to get down.
I can see Bulldog dancing in his living room to Casey and the Sunshine.
Yeah, boy, dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 21 hours ago, he's dropping some new cuts for us here.
Damn it! Yes.
Apparently, did you know that he made music for Broken Souls? He's gonna be at Broken Soul Fest next year. It's great. Here we go. Yeah, he's about to. I'm not seeing any.
No, it'd be more recent than this.
No, this is a day ago. No, he posts like constantly. He
does he?
No, this is like every post. This has been 2 days of posts that I've already done. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that him?
Of course, that's him.
Oh, okay. I
mean, come on.
His face. What? Go back to the cartoon.
This one here.
What's it say? When you actually say about? Oh,
I have no idea.
I can't read it.
We're not. No. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. It might not have gone down. His stomach was all effed up yesterday. Thank you, Lord. I feel better today.
Damn you, New Beijing. Is that a restaurant?
Gotta be. Someone got some bad egg fuyang.
New Beijing. Not quite berries.
Someone's stomach got the Oppenheimer effect.
New Beijing.
Oh my gosh.
Damn you, New Beijing. That's my new. Instead of curse you, it's damn you, New Beijing.
Wow. So full front.
Oh Georgia boy.
A full frontal chop suey attack.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Well, I was going to ask you about the anti-bullying thing with the school board thing has been going on in Cedarburg that's coming up. They're voting on that.
That's a hot potato.
It's a hot potato on the front page today, but your boy Dirty took precedence.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just trying to think of, there's, I mean, I don't think there's anything like, I don't think we made it controversial or anything, but just what it is.
Yeah.
But, it's just... Some people find politics, everybody finds politics and everything now.
Yeah.
So,
it makes the cords stand out in their neck a little bit.
You got one really good news story in today's paper. At least one. The one I saw is about the Ozaki Food Alliance. There's the Otto.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Do a matching thing up to $25,000.
Yeah. Fantastic. You know what? Did I do a box with that story? Does it have how to give?
Yes, OzakiFoodAlliance.org.
Oh, I did. I mean, is there a box with it? I don't remember if I did the box. I meant to.
Lisa's using us as her editing services.
Yeah. I don't know. It's great placement. Look in today's news graphic.
No, I know. I put it there.
Have you seen it?
No, I'm not telling you. I'm telling the audience, Lisa. This is what is called trying to help you out with a little pitch to check out today's. Oh, I know where it is. I put it there.
Tuesday and Thursday. It is available at your local grocer.
Don't try telling me my job.
How's your week going, Lisa? You went off like New Beijing.
Well, I just asked.
Aren't you glad you're back, Lisa?
I mean, your time away. Bad thing indeed.
I don't get to be snippy often, so I enjoy it when I do it. Because
I haven't seen you that angry since Bulldog brought up Konehitos, for God's sake.
Joy on a paper plate.
Don't get me started.
No new Beijing, but it'll do.
Our friend, as Keith, the dog father, would say, you know when someone's got a scab, you just go poke, 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 poke.
Poor wife. Poor wife. Oh my gosh. Let me see that scab.
Poke, poke, poke. Whenever
take care of that. Oh my gosh. We are overtime. Lisa's going to charge us double.
Okay.
We can't have that.
All right.
But nice to see you. Please come back next week. We will miss you otherwise.
Okay. So
right.
this week is the last week for Brian Emmerich on the police department. You know, Jake, the former canine, his handler.
Yep.
So,
Brian,
Thursday is his last day. So, thanks to Brian. Yeah, I know.
So wait, the canines have no handlers now? This could go really, really bad.
Well, I mean, he hasn't had Jake for a few years. There's a new canine in town. So
different pooch. Yeah, okay.
Is Brian leaving or is the dog?
Brian's leaving. No, the dog is passed, but Brian's leaving Thursday. That's it.
Nice guy.
I know. Yeah, so I'm gonna work. So when we hang up, I'm gonna go write a story about him.
That's the way to do it.
Get him a gift certificate for beeries.
There you go.
And not New Beijing.
Not New Beijing. Don't give him that one. Enjoy your day, Lisa. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Lisa.
Lisa Curtis from your news graphic here in the Dales.
She is awesome.
She's fun to have on. My, oh, my. Anyway, tomorrow is another show, you know.
Is it?
It was, and I hope we will have Patty Glean.
She should be returning.
Yes,
she should be returning.
Fantastic. Our local jeweler here to make us look better, feel better, and just be all around better. And that'll be good. Anything else shaking tomorrow? I guess not. Just our normal show.
That's enough. What do you mean? Is anything else shaking? Patty's going to be on for.
Well, that's true.
I came across a great thing. I want to read. Whenever we have a down moment and you need some philosophical viewpoints on life, I came across an Evel Knievel interview from you remember Esquire used to have this great series called What I've Learned, and they had a different stuff. And the Evel Knievel What I've Learned from, I think it was 2007. Yeah, 2000. He died. No, he died in 2007. At the age of 69, he spoke to Esquire in 1999 at the age of 60 from his home in Kalispell, Montana.
Sure.
So from 1999, there are so many gems here. I think you might not even. It might be too much to have more than one a day.
We have to break them up.
Yeah, I don't know. Since it's after 9, I probably shouldn't even give one now. But there are so many gems on here that it's just wonderful.
Well, drop us with one big one.
Okay, women are the root of all evil.
Okay,
I ought to know I'm evil.
I mean, you can't go. You know, I mean, that's a good equation. It's balanced on both sides of the equal sign.
Can't argue with them.
You know, I have a movie called Viva Knievel that he produced and wrote and directed.
Really?
Somebody else directed. Yeah, there are 2 Evel Knievel movies. One with George Hamilton. A young George Hamilton playing Evel Knievel. It's actually a great movie. It's really well done.
Is it? What's it called?
Evel Knievel. But the other one, Viva Knievel. This thing is unbelievable. This is an ego trip times 50. There's a scene where Evel Knievel, remember the toy where you'd crank the thing and then the little toy Evel Knievel would go off?
Yeah, did you ever have one of those things?
I never did. I wanted one so bad, and I never got one. So there you go. But if anybody has one in their basement, send it to Cedarburg Library, you know. But Viva Knievel is great because Evel goes to a hospital with kids with broken bones and stuff.
Viva Knievel.
And he walks in, he gives the one kid one of his toys, and the kid gets up and throws his crutches away and starts walking again. It's an actual He literally presents himself as Jesus Christ in this movie, Viva Knievel. It is awesome. What a cast! Like Lauren Hutton and Gene Kelly. Is it?
No.
Yes, it's an amazing movie. It has to be. It is so bad. When it was so awful, it's wonderful. I one of my proudest pieces in my collection.
that was like the coolest toy. I don't know anybody who got one.
I had all my friends but me.
Really?
Yeah. Not bitter. We're not bitter.
Oh man!
Anyone in the sound of our voice has an Evel Knievel toy with the hand crank where you'd go bzzz, and just
hand
let
crank.
Just
the fact that there's a hand crank is just wonderful.
Hanover Avenue. It's the 2-story building on Hanover. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. All right.
All right.
Have a good day, everybody.
You have a good day. Say hi to Linda for me.